So right now, like I feel a lot of pressure on my shoulders because like literally I'm responsible for a lot of stuff. And I love responsibility, but I'm kind of at the point where I was like, I'd love to share some of this responsibility. And the only thing I can share that makes sense strategically is sales. I need your help. I really need your help, pal. Bingo.
Oh, good job. You have to write them out now.
Hey, sir.
Hey, buddy.
Like, can I change your battery before we go? We're just doing the values test. You missed the part you love.
I did yesterday.
Strategic.
My positive focus is the fact that you've been able to step up and support Marie in the last tour, Nissi, I should say, and take some pressure off Marie and have you move through and start to see some of the scaling strategy come to pass. Not completely, but not 100%, but it's a piece of the puzzle. Do you know what I mean? It is a piece of the puzzle, and I don't want any part of the conversation from yesterday to deflect from the fact that what we did was a huge win. Having you, how many K2 sales did you get? Eric got 6 K2 sales. That in itself is massive. So I think that deserves a huge focus, and the round of applause that was due. Well done, bud.
All right. So we do a quick run through the culture killers. Any specific that speak out, or anything that you see that we need to speak to?
Anyone want to lead? Anyone seeing any of that popping up anywhere?
Yeah, for me, I'm looking at in the sales department, the combination of setting people up to fail and just lack of leadership.
Total lack of leadership.
Yeah.
But what's concerning me is the oblivious nature of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll own it 100%. Like, I just think I have fallen into the busyness and taken I've thought about my priorities and not thought about the team's priorities. Like, it's the easiest way for me to put it. But the penny that clicked for me, Kerwin, what you said yesterday, is that it's not about reminding people what's important, it's about getting in there and doing what's important.
Leadership is not telling people what to do, it's demonstrating the behaviours you want to see. And I think the challenge that we've had in sales is we've had both Sagar and Eric off the phones, and you literally can look at it, the whole sales flatlined. And the challenge was, you might have been doing check-ins, but I just don't think there was a real prioritisation brought to the, okay, what happens if we take Eric and Sagar out for 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks out of the sales department? The most consistent thing is the intermittent periods of lack of leadership in the sales department. Marie, gone. Okay, Eric and Sagar maybe step up, maybe don't. Okay, Eric, gone. Marie, gone. No one steps up. And to me, it's just, it's all comes down to consciousness. The more conscious you are of, why have you guys noticed that I'm here a lot more than I've ever been in the entire? Do you know why? Because I'm conscious of the fact that Marie isn't, and so I'm conscious of her absence, and by virtue, I know I have to be here more. It means that I have to sacrifice more. I have less energy. I'm more tired, less time with Noah. But I know if I don't, I know the consequences of that, and so I have to choose what's the priority. So it's just that bringing the awareness to the situation, going, well, if I'm conscious that there's going to be an absence, what am I going to do to fill the deficit? And the way that I've seen that demonstrated best is by people setting a pace, by not sitting there and cheering someone on and saying, oh yeah mate, you're amazing, oh let's practice for role play, let's do the role plays, let's practice the script, let's give good encouragement, but you guys want to fucking play ball, keep up. Yeah, right. Okay. Hey, ding. Right. Yeah, ding. Come on, guys. What the fuck? Is there anyone in here? Really create that competitive camaraderie where you work together. Do you know something that you could do, like in the same situation, if it was to duplicate itself again, is actually use K2 sales as a pace setter? Because that's what I said to Marie. I said, even if you're in here, because I said, Marie, I want you in here, and have a sign up saying, fuck off, don't touch me. But as long as they can see you making sales, that in itself is setting a pace. But the fact if you guys lock yourself in a room and no one knows what you're doing, you're not communicating. Oh, we just got another one. Perfect example, I was competing with fucking Jacob.
No, that's funny.
That was hilarious. Jacob and I were having competition, K2 versus Nissi. And it was on. I don't know, you were probably in a room, you didn't see it, but it was on between me and Jacob. It was on. It was like fucking Funky Town. You don't have to be necessarily just selling Nissi in order to set the pace. You just have to be selling. And the guys have to be hearing the results and seeing the results and, You know, have a couple of conversations outside. Don't lock yourself in the room. Why would you? And I say that to Marie. Why would you fucking, like, I get you need to be able to focus and concentrate, but yeah, share the love.
Yeah, the power of the exposure to that is something that I put secondary to myself. Like my energy, my focus, just siloed.
Yeah.
So I'm really grateful for yesterday because the drum was louder than what it's been before. And it was good. Yeah, that was good. Yeah.
But the win that's come out of it is you're taking pressure off Marie. Like it's great.
Yeah.
You know, it's good. But now I need someone to take the pressure off me.
Yeah.
Because, you know, like I literally was thinking, like yesterday, like the thing that got me angry, I was literally thinking, fuck, I'd love 2 weeks off. I'd just love to take 2 weeks off and just go somewhere and just have 2 weeks off. And I can't. Like I literally can't take 2 weeks off because I have to do the tour. But if we had a really strong performing sales team, I could take 2 weeks off. And I go, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to go to Thailand for 2 weeks and just detox and just fucking chill the fuck out because K-Man needs a zen. But I can't. And I just would love to be able to. And the only thing that's preventing me from doing that is the sales team. Because right now, if it weren't for the tours, we don't have a business. We don't have a business if it's not for the tours. We are seminar dependent. And as a priority, we need to become seminar independent. And the only way we become seminar independent is by having a strong sales team. And I get frustrated when we take 2 steps forward and then we take 3 steps back. And I'm like, that's my freedom being taken away from me. I can see other people getting their freedom, but mine's being taken away constantly. That's what it feels like. And it's like, so I get frustrated. So I apologise the energy that I brought, but the message was loud and clear.
It's the sentiment is what I focused on.
Yeah.
So.
Cool.
I know the situation is what it is at the moment, but like focusing short-term game, is there anything the wider team can be doing to support you, Kerwin? Like
who he can sell. But the thing is, like, it literally, what you got to understand, I'm constantly focusing on mission targets. And I know the reason I added another tour, the reason I added another city, because I know our sales team is not performing. So I now have to add another city, which is going to tax you guys. It's going to tax me. It's going to tax Marie. But I know unless we're putting front end sales in, we're not getting NISI. And if we're not getting NISI, we're not getting K2s. If we're not getting K2s, we're not getting leaders. And if we're not getting leaders, we don't have a fucking mission. So right now, like, I feel a lot of pressure on my shoulders because, like, literally I'm responsible for a lot of stuff. And I love responsibility, but I'm kind of at the point I was like, I'd love to share some of this responsibility. And the only thing I can share that makes sense strategically is sales. I need your help. I really need your help, pal.
Are you okay coming into K2 energy-wise?
I'll be fine. As long as I get my 2 days off next week, I'll be fine. And that's another thing, if I could probably say that to entitlement maybe, just respecting my time off. Like, you guys can't blame me as a bottleneck if you guys can't get your shit together to get your approvals done on the time that they need to be done. And if they fall into my 2 days, and you might go, well, it's just an approval, but it's mental energy. And if I'm doing approvals 2 days before an event, like what I was doing with Nissi, it's just not great. Like, I just don't get the opportunity to rest, and it just all catches up. I am tired, I'll be honest with you, but as long as I get my 2 days off next week, which I do have, which aren't really 2 days off, I'll be fine. It's all good. It's all good. What'd you say?
I feel like you're just gonna like.
Nah, I won't. Freak out! Oh, I love it.
Baby just did a backflip.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. I just need some support from the sales team. That's it.